How's it going, everybody? We're gonna check out some LEGO 2K Drive. So I've been really enjoying this, and I haven't played in a few days, so I figured I would hang out tonight. You know, I want to do some more streaming, so I figure it's kind of a perfect marriage of the two, if you will. You know, we'll stream for a little bit. You know, unfortunately with me, I don't have, you know, unlimited time to do things like this, but I want to hang out for a little bit. So yeah, so we are. Oh, let's see. I'm a little ways into the game, a few hours. So I have Prospecto Valley, which is where I'm at now, Big Butte County, and then also Turbo Acres, which I think Turbo Acres is where you start. So my quest right now is this Prospector Protector. And that's kind of like, you can see on the right hand side there, where you know, it'll give you like a list of objections for like how to go further. You see these things out in the world, these gates, those are like events. Oh hey buddy, my dog is bringing me toys to play with. I might have to periodically stop to play with, this is Gary. Gary is a squid. It's, yeah, there you go, buddy. Yeah. Well, how am I supposed to play with one hand? But how am I supposed to do this with one hand? This just looks like I'm going nuts on stream, but he is aggressively pushing his toy into my body. He has not gotten used to me being in this room yet. So the room that I'm in, which is my new office, this used to be my bedroom. So he's used to this room being like, this is where we sleep at night. So he's pretty much gotten used to the new bedrooms. Obviously, you know, change affects dogs more than it affects us, because we're anticipating things, and you know, we know when things are going to happen, and all of a sudden just one day, you know, he's sleeping in a different room. You know, he's doing okay, but he definitely doesn't like the fact that I'm in here during the day. I haven't fully transitioned to working in here all day yet. Just yesterday I got like both monitors set up. I've been waiting for a lot of stuff to come in the mail from Amazon, you know, monitor mounts, and I have to get my studio monitors hooked up. That's my project for tomorrow night, because the way everything is in here, my monitors used to be stacked on top of each other, and let's go do this event. So my monitors used to be stacked on top of each other. I wanted to get back to having them side by side, and the mount I had obviously was designed to have one above the other, so I had to get new ones. So that took some time. I did play a little bit of this event the other night. I didn't have time to get like super into it, but you're trying to get them to jump onto your vehicle. Come on. Oh, maybe I have too many people. Okay. So yeah, so I have you know, slowly but surely getting this office done. I want to make him feel a little bit more welcome in here. He's been doing this thing where he so like right outside the door is the hallway, and he has been sitting in the hallway like staring daggers at me, like he's not allowed in here for some reason. It's off camera, you can't see it, but there is a chair in here, like a, I don't know how to describe it, you know, like a sitting, well, of course it's a sitting chair, but it's like an accent chair, I guess. It's not a recliner, but you know, it's a big, comfortable, cushiony chair that I bought. And obviously I'm going to sit in it, but I also figured, well, if I'm at the desk, then he can sit in it. He refuses to sit in it. He acts like it's too small for him, despite the fact that I'm fairly certain the width of the cushion is wider than the like width of the cushion on our couch. So it's been a lot of negotiating lately to try and get him to come in here and hang out with me. So tonight I actually ordered a dog bed, and we have not had luck in the past with dog beds. The first dog bed I got him, granted he was, you know, just a few months old, when I got it, but he was not interested in being in it. He slept next to it, and then eventually tore it apart. And then we got him another one, and then he tore that one apart. So I gave up on spending money on dog beds, because dog beds can be, depending, what you're looking for out of a dog bed, they can be a little pricey. I want these guys to jump on easier. All right, I think one more person will do it. So I'm gonna put the dog bed next to me. Hopefully he'll hang out. Yeah. So yeah. The great reorganization of this house project, continues.
There is still time to rescue more townsfolk.
Getting close to the end. I'm glad to be getting close to the end because it has been a lot. I am at the point now where I'm not really buying things for function for this redesign of the house. I'm buying more to fix things that were wrong at this point.
A bunch of people, but wrecked my automatronic cowboys.
Are there
Yeah.
more? We'd be glad to
The dialogue in this is really good.
Luddite.
I don't know if some of these characters are characters from elsewhere in the Lego world. The Yeehaw bot, that's good. The Chug Wagon. But I like this game. I like the presentation. I love the look of this game. The game looks incredible. I love the way this game looks. The glowing, the brake lights, and I installed those glowing studs on the back.
Sure, we'll never see anything like
Okay,
that
so this
again.
stud guy, he's the one that's kind of helping you along, and then Clutch Racing Tin, it was your first rival, and now he's kind of your mentor in a way.
Yeah, forget it. All that matters is now you can race Rusty Nuggets.
Oh, I love Rusty Nuggets.
Road Rush. It is marked on your map.
So you'll see this. So these pop up, and then you can race through these. So we'll do this one real quick, and it just starts. I had no idea that was going to be on the right, and these things just start. I may have already done this one before because you can repeat them however you want. Most of them are timing based. There's not a lot that are lap based. The drifting mechanic in this is really interesting. You actually hold the brake button down to drift. It's not you release the gas and hit the brake, kind of like a Need for Speed would be, or even a Burnout, kind of like most traditional arcade racing games. It's definitely not like that. Lucky Horseshoe. Drift for 2 laps through the Lucky Horseshoe. Let's do a drift track. So you kind of want to maintain this drift. So I'm holding down both triggers. I'm holding down left trigger and right trigger, and I can boost while doing this. And it's very arcade where I can turn. I don't have to turn into the turn. I can turn out of the turn as well. It's interesting. Oh, did that not count? I might have let up on the trigger a little bit. There we go. Oh, I started over again. Okay. Okay, so that counts. Okay. Oh, I get it now. Okay, I think I understand this a little bit better now. Okay. Oh, we got the bronze. I've actually had, I assume, as you upgrade your cars and stuff, I've actually had a really hard time getting anything other than the bronze. I think there's maybe been a couple where I've gotten a silver, but I have not gotten a gold, I don't think, at all. But let's actually, okay, so here's another thing. So you'll see that now I'm in a different car, right? And you can really see the lighting effects in this, those glowing bricks through the clear, it's kind of like a smoke blue, gray kind of clear color, but you can really see that glow coming through. So, all right, so I'm in this off-road car, right? But the second I get back onto pavement, it switches, and you can turn that off. And now here's the weird thing. So like you hit the turn, and you go off-road. You come back on. You go off for a moment. You go off-road. So like I know some people have been kind of complaining about that. You can turn that off if you want to, and manually change if you want. I've just decided to leave it automatically on. And then if you go into water, obviously, you know, you're going to switch to your boat. What is that thing? I have not seen that before. What's this? Is that one of those gold? What are you? Oh, okay, cool. 1 out of 50 gold nuggets. All right. I think I've come across a couple of collectibles. I think the collectibles are different per like little mini area. I'm not positive. And then before we go into this next area, oops. So here's your loadout. So you can change different things like this. You can say I only have the one loadout. This one here. You cannot modify or alter your cars from the pause menu. You have to go to a garage. So how about before we do our next objective? Yeah, we're not gonna get up that way. You can kind of climb up the side of hills and mountains in this, but again, I think maybe that's gonna come with having more powerful vehicles. So let's head over to this. There is fast travel. You can fast travel to things. But the worlds are small enough, and you move pretty quick. So this is Monkey's Garage, I think is the name of it.
Don't build your vehicle backwards, okay?
Okay, so here are my two vehicles. I have not modified the boat yet. The boat I'm using is the DLC boat, or not DLC, it's the pre-order bonus boat, despite the fact that I did not pre-order. So yeah, the Aqua Dirt pack, this came in the game. So these things like Cecil's car, Hauser's P59 off-roader, these are cars that I have unlocked by completing events. And, oh, I actually like that lake cruiser. That's actually cool. I'd like to change that. It's like a classic kind of thing. So let's open up one of these. So even these pre-made cars, you can modify them. You can tear them apart. You can do whatever you want with them. You don't have to stick with them. So let's say I want to. Let's see here. Yeah, color. So yeah, there's clear pieces, metallic, glowing. Sorry if my dog is going super nuts. Let's do that. Yeah. There is a way. I don't remember. There is a way to select everything of the same color, but I don't remember how to do it. It's like the first thing they show you. Let me see. I think it's under this. Interactive. Quick paint. This was it. Yeah. So they have all these tutorials in here about how to do things.
We need the paint tool in the toolbox, so
Yeah,
go ahead and
so we'll do
now
that.
select the paint tool.
Paint.
Ooh, let's paint all the... Move the
This is
little
all I
circle
wanna
within a
see.
circle thingy over the highlighted
Yep.
red brick. Here's a pro tip. Press select
Okay.
all color.
So we can do it that way. So let's do it that way. So let's go back. Oh wow, I haven't seen these in here. I wonder if these are things I unlocked and I just didn't notice it. So yeah, let's screw around with the color a little bit. Hey buddy. You're doing a lot of barking out there. So let's do our paint. I want to change everything red. There we go. Paint. Oh, color. I want to do glowing green. Oh, wait. Did it do that? There we go. We'll do that one. Yeah, that's cool. Now let's do this yellow. Let's change that to a metallic. Let's do like a metallic. Yeah, like that. And then I want to do this gray. Everything that's gray. What would accentuate? Like a good like two-tone kind of vibe here. I don't know if I want to do clear. Yeah, like this, this purple. And then let's do the outside of the boat something cool. Like a metallic. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Just change the paint up a little bit, you know? But, okay, so let's get out of the paint. And go back to build. And I have not messed around with this much, but you can like select a part and then you can like move it. So like let's say I want to move this piece that's highlighted here, so I can hit Y and then I can move it like that kind of thing. But let's put something on here that's interesting. So you have various categories. So these Technic pieces, accessories, you have a whole bunch of stuff in here. You know, and you unlock these pieces. You can also buy them. You can buy them with real money if you want. Well, that's cool. Let's we put that on. No, oh, there's nothing for it to stick into. That's fine. Yeah, you have, you know, your list of basic pieces and all that. You know, your knobs and tools, accent pieces, adjustable pieces, so things that can clip and hold other pieces and all that stuff. So I love Lego. I like enjoy Lego as a hobby. But I can't figure out how to do stuff. I can't build my own things. I'm terrible at that kind of stuff. I follow the instructions. I'm not not good with that side of things. But let's find something to add to this. Where is that? There's like this animal section. I want to put a parrot on my car. Is that a parrot? What the hell is that? Looks more like a rat. I don't know if I want a rat. An egg, a bat, a pig. I don't know if I want that. Interesting. These are flowers. Decorative. I don't even know what the hell that is supposed to be. What is this? Interesting. All right, I'm not gonna. Let's actually play the game. Let's not get into this. All right, so let's get out of the garage and let's add that boat to our loadout. So I don't know if it automatically adds it to your loadout. So let's find some water and find out. Yes, it did. See, that lighting looks... I don't know if it's coming across on stream. So you're seeing it in 1080, I'm seeing it in 4K. It looks very nice. But let's go do this Gold Rush thing. So let's go find that. Drift-A-Whirl. Wild Roses at Heart. There's not a good indicator of what the next thing is. Like, you would think it'd be like the thing with like the exclamation point or something like that, but it's not. Gold Rush, here it is. Alright. So we gotta go. We gotta turn around. So you have, I'm playing with an Xbox controller, you have this like quick turnaround thing on X. And then your drift is the left trigger, which also, you know, X is your brake. But yeah, I think that this is a super bright and colorful game. I think it plays really well. We'll see when we get, if this is an actual race. Why am I not stopping? That's weird. If this is an actual race, then you'll see the Mario Kart side of things. But we are going up against Rusty Nuggets. I like that drill on the front of his car. I'm gonna put that on mine. See, I want it to be like the end of Grease, where we're racing for pinks, and I got like the spikes coming out on the sides. That's what I want.
Parker, there appears to be an abundance of weeds on the track today. I sure hope they don't slow the
The other thing that's weird is there is apparently no subtitles for this type of voiceover, which I don't understand. I don't get why that's a thing.
In Big Butte County. Help him out, win his lawnmower, then come back here to cut all the weed patches slowing me down. That would definitely make the race a little easier.
Yeah, but most people don't listen to unsolicited advice.
All right. And our tiny little off-road vehicle. I feel so inadequate. Like I need to get a larger vehicle. So, okay, so these pink icons, here's your thing. So this one locks on, not all of them will lock on. You know, seeing the rocket icon, you know, it's pretty self-explanatory of what that thing is going to do. That lightning bolt thing, I still don't know what that does. I figured when I first saw it, it was gonna be like some type of turbo or boost or something, but it is certainly not. It's some type of like shockwave, I think. See, that was weird because it locked on to the guy in front of me, but instead hit the guy to the side of me. So it is definitely a little wonky at times with the weapon system. There's also a weapon in here that like sends you to a different dimension and then you spit back out onto the course. This ghost thing, I've also not figured out what that does either. And then that one, the web, that one's pretty self-explanatory. If you get hit with a web, you have to mash on one of the buttons to become free of the web. Every race that I have done so far has pretty much been the same formula with like the second lap to the end. That's when I start moving into first, second, third place. And then the last lap, I'm typically in the lead, and then, you know, rubber banding kind of comes in. So this is the first one where I am not way out front. This is actually the most challenging race that I've done. I don't know if that's because I'm talking or what. But yeah, this would be the first time where I'm not in the end, or not in first place. I really feel like it was trying to give it to me there, and then I ran to that patch. So I came in third. I don't know what's going to happen with that. I don't know if I have to finish first. I've never not finished first before. So we might just have to do it again. Yeah, try again. Okay, so yeah, we'll try it again. That's fine. But yeah, if you like Horizon, if you like arcade racers, obviously this is a very like kid-focused, kid-friendly. That's weird that it would spit you back out and not just have you do the race again. You know, obviously this might be off-putting for some people. For me, I'm totally fine with this aesthetic. You know, with it being more targeted towards kids. It's still a solid game. Like, who gives a you know, who cares if it's, you know, quote unquote a kids game, you know. Did I hit like a camera angle button? That's weird. I feel like my camera angle is definitely like closer to the ground now, and I do not like it. I thought it was the those things, they've only showed up so far in this like world. But man, they slow you down. I don't know what they're supposed to be. I don't know if they're like tiny trees, because you can blast through anything in this world. Like, it does not matter. There we go. What's that? Oh yeah, that thing that like destroys cars in front of you. It's actually pretty cool. It's like a machine gun type thing.
Well done.
And just like in Mario Kart, you know, you can make stuff go behind you.
You need to drive faster, not slower.
Got no word.
Yeah, I kind of need to pick up the pace here.
You're being
I am not the best at remembering to like boost in this game. There we go. Oh, that did not affect him in the slightest. Oh, but I kind of broke up his car. Okay, last lap. Oh, sorry, I couldn't mute. In the thick of things.
You're in the lead for now.
Probably should have saved that in case somebody comes out in front. Am I gonna get it? We got it. All right. So basically, this, you know, it's gonna follow the same formula. Each one of these is follow the same formula so far. I'm going to pretty much get like the winner's car, and then I think I can drive as the winner. Like I think I can unlock them as a character. Or maybe not. Maybe that's in the like the side open world challenge stuff. You can unlock like characters. I think there's a way to customize your character. Like there's like preset ones. Like there's like a robot and stuff. This guy with the green hoodie was like the kind of the generic guy, so I picked him. But I think there are ways to customize him. Okay, so I leveled up there. There are events that are gated by level that they kind of like force that upon you in the story at one point, just to kind of like reinforce that that's a mechanic that you have to do.
Keep your eyes on the championship.
You ever see
Okay, and then now that we're done, this information that's up in the upper left, like, is kind of important because it kind of tells you like what you should do next.
Are we short one checkered flag to qualify for the Big Butte Grand Brick Arena?
Uh-oh. It appears I missed one race in Big Butte County. This is why you don't
Okay,
need
so we have to do
system
one more
updates.
race.
I always hit remind me later. Not every communication is important.
One moment. I'm receiving an important communication.
Hello again. It is I, Dr. Yeti Fastro, brilliant scientist and
Okay.
avid racer. I believe that
We've just been
as
drifting this
spelled
entire
out,
time.
you must race Hugh Man. Yes?
Oh yeah, Hugh.
Hugh Man.
Still can't place his accent. Where is he from?
Up north. Way up north. Speaking of up, I can help you get there. I'll explain more later.
All right.
After you help with a small but urgent rocket-related fiasco.
You heard the doctor
Ah.
scientist? We help her, then we can race.
Yeah, that's another common thread in the game is like you have to help somebody with something before you can do their like actual story mission kind of thing.
Get too out of hand.
Okay, so we actually have to go back to a different part of the world to go forward. So why don't we do that? You can fast travel to garages. That's kind of where it'll spit you out in the world when you move along. So this one is like obviously desert themed, but beyond that, it's like alien themed. There was some like alien related objects I had or objectives I had to do when I was here. Now, obviously, like even though you know we got desert, the last one was like Old West kind of town. The first one was just kind of like standard area. They're all going to have off-road pavement and water, so they all you know you get the same
Watch out
thing.
for the road rockets.
So we can hit the stick to talk to her. All right. So grab the rockets. Oh, I get it. Oh, okay. So we gotta hit these. We gotta hit these jumps. So stuff like this doesn't have a time limit. It appears there have been a couple of these things that I was like banging my head against. There was one with you had to capture dolphins, and that took me like 40 minutes to get through. It was
Use the quick turn left
brutal.
to turn quick.
that gonna hang out there? Okay, so that one hangs out there. So they're all kind of hovering in the same area. So let's get an idea of where we need to go. Okay, so this one... Okay, so he was on the other side of this thing a moment ago.
Jump to reach rockets in the air.
Yeah. Okay, so we gotta come at it from this way. Okay, we should... No, too high. See, that was the problem I had with the dolphin one, is I kept going either too far or too short. It was like really hard to line it up. So we're just gonna kind of feather. Yeah, and I kind of wish, like, if you were close enough to that, like, just give it to you, because at this point, we've been doing this for a couple minutes now. I'm already kind of like, ugh, like, I don't want to have to keep doing this. Where did that one go? This one is low to the ground. Let's see if we can start off with this one. No. Boy. Yeah, so this is kind of one of my complaints with the game, is that it has moments like this, where you are really just kind of... Like, they almost feel weirdly challenging for a game that's, like, fairly simple. And it's not challenging because they're difficult, it's just like... I don't know. Maybe I'm just not good at the game. I don't know. We gotta get at least one of these. This is embarrassing. This is gonna be another one of those dolphin situations. Oh. You have some control in the air? Yeah. Can I catch this guy on the way around? No, he turned. No, okay. There we go. Okay, so there's one. There we go. Okay, so that one actually did kind of zoom into us, but now it is making us steer like an asshole. There we go. Alright, who is up next? Can we catch this guy? Is he just kind of... Nope. Does he just kind of hang out around here? Where's he? Where's he come out? Can I get up on top of this thing at all? Oh, can I just catch him around the back here? Looks like maybe he's... Okay. What's his deal? Okay, so he comes down through here. Oh. See if we can line that up again. Nope. There we go. Just kind of blindly jump. Oh, and he caused us to break our car. Oh, okay, we got it back. We got it back. Alright. Got half of them. Who's next? Who can we get next? This guy, we gotta wait for him to come around right about here, right? There we go. Okay, this is getting a little bit... This isn't as bad. Oh. There we go. Now this guy here, what's his route? Where does he get low to the ground? He gets low to the ground over here. Right here. He gets low to the ground right here. There we go. Wow, it is really hard to steer. Okay, let's catch him. He's coming around. Wow, it really just drags you into the building there. Okay, let's try it again. Let's go this way. So you really gotta kind of turn with that thing. Alright, got one more. Where's this guy? Oh, that's this one over here. Alright, can we catch him here? Oh, he does a big kind of loop. Maybe he gets lower there. He goes all over the place. But I feel like in here is a good place to catch him. So let's try that out. Alright, here he comes. Oh, I mistimed it. Alright, let's see if we can cut him off. Nope. It wasn't gonna be that easy. Oh, we almost... Jeez, we actually almost had him there. No. Our cars are in bad shape. Oh, I thought he comes out over here. Oh my god. I'm getting sick. All this spinning around. Come on. Just land on me. I don't even know where it went at this point. This is like chasing around a toddler. There we go. We did it. Just don't blow up on the way there. Alright. Alright, so we completed her objective. Now we can do that next story mission. Got jetpacks. Bubble up. So I have the ability to have a couple of perks equipped right now. I think I could have 2.
Stellar work. As a token of my thanks, I have unlocked all the jetpack.
Okay.
Did you
Okay.
hear that? You can use jet.
Let's see what they do. Oh, we can get the money now. Yeah.
You are
Oh, that's
also ready
cool.
to take on the next race, the Abduction 500.
That's the last race you need to win
Abduction
before the
5?
Big Butte Grand Brick Arena. Let's go, Hotshot.
Okay. Human. Oh yeah, he's definitely human. All right, let's go do that. Why not, right? Okay. Let's do it. So yeah, so stuff coming up on the channel. Obviously, Monday we'll have new episode of Perfect Reload Weekly. Not a ton of news this week. Obviously, we were mostly dominated by the Sony thing. I put up the video yesterday if you want to check out my reaction to that. I was kind of ho-hum on it. I am going to go back through and watch a couple of those trailers again. I think maybe I was a little bit too negative. Maybe there are some things, or at least more things than I thought that I would be interested in. I was there for Spider-Man. That was my thing.
racer is not who he's
But yeah, so that kind of dominated thing. There's a couple other stories in there. In terms of games that came out this week, I'm going to be checking out on my personal time. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to stream it, but on my personal time, I'm going to check out Warhammer Bolt Gun, which came out this week, which is kind of like a retro, almost PS1 mid-90s PC first-person shooter. It's getting like really good reviews. People seem to really be digging it, so I want to check that out. And then I actually think the next thing I'm going to stream is I want to check out Star Trek Resurgence, which is a Star Trek game that is made by ex-Telltale employees. And I was a big fan of the Telltale games. So my relationship with Star Trek, though, is I like the Next Generation. I don't particularly care for any other Star Trek. And this game takes place in that, like, post-movie Next Generation era. So I think it'll be, like, close enough to the stuff that I like that I'll be into it. And the reason why I'm going to stream it is since it's kind of like this, I don't know if it's episodic, like the Telltale stuff was, but I think what I want to do is if I like it, then why don't we do a full playthrough? You know, I'll stream it, you know, once a week, whatever, twice a week, and we'll play through the whole thing, and we'll do a whole game playthrough. I mean, obviously, if it sucks, we'll just do, the one stream. But I do have high hopes. It's getting very like middle of the road review scores, but a lot of those Telltale games did. You know, a lot of games in that style kind of get hit with that stuff, right? So I'm not worried about that. I can play middle of the road games and be perfectly happy, and it's in those kinds of games like you know, the stuff that's made by, you know, obviously Telltale, but also the stuff that's made by like Don't Nod. Oh, we came in second. We were close at the end. And Deck 9, like I like that stuff, like Life is Strange and Tell Me Why. You know, so yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that. That stream will most likely be on Saturday, and then tomorrow night I am filming the next episode of Full Motion Sickness because it's been a while since I've done one. I don't know what I'm watching yet. I'm leaning towards Double Switch or there was something else besides Double Switch. I can't remember what it was now. I think one of the other ideas I had was there's a Kamen Rider FMV game that I was thinking about, and then man, there was something else that seemed, oh, that was bad, but it's escaping me. I have it written down somewhere. I have a list of like potential episodes for Full Motion Sickness, because the whole thing with Full Motion Sickness is eventually we're going to run out of stuff, right? Like they're, you know, mid-90s FMV games are no longer being made. You know, obviously there's current FMV games, but that's not really the point of the series, right? Like I want to look at the older stuff, you know, when the technology was still being sort of hailed or being presented at least as the next big thing. So we will eventually run out of games to watch, but you know, until that happens, you know, we're gonna watch a lot of garbage. And then also the other thing is a lot of FMV games at that time, some of them don't translate to what I'm doing because not all of them were presented as these like mini movies, right? Like a lot of them were much more gameplay focused, and they didn't have, you know, that kind of like, oh, this is bad. Yeah, I was gonna say that's bad. But still put me in first. That's interesting. I think we actually might be okay here. Oh no, I'm in that. Oh, I'm in that stuff. There we go, right at the end. That's how you do it. All right. So yeah, you know, Full Motion Sickness, I really enjoy doing it. You know, I have a deep appreciation and love for mid-90s, early 90s CD ROM FMV games that, you know, were just ridiculous. You know, they were attracting so much money, their budgets got insane. Like the last one we did, Soldier Boys, was co-directed by Darren Aronofsky, who's, you know, like an Academy Award-winning director.
I can't win if
All
I can't
right.
drive my own vehicle. According to
Okay, this final flag grants you permission to race in the first Grand Brick Arena. This is exciting. My many followers are also excited. Woohoo.
We beat the
Okay,
space
what is
man.
this thing over
I
here?
wish
Sorry, I don't mean to run over every tertiary character in the
Lose,
game here, but what is
boy,
this?
That would be something.
Oh, okay, it's another
have
collectible.
been
Okay.
kept poorly.
I was never secret.
Well, if we have access to this big race, I guess let's do this big race. I don't know where it
Hold on, Clutch.
is. Oh, okay.
2, 3,
He's gonna tell us, I
4,
guess.
5, 6, 7.
Stud's gonna give
8.
us the lowdown.
We have 8 checkered flags. That means we can race in the Big Butte
Yes,
Grand
we
Prix
do.
Arena. I'm so excited I can short shoot.
Deep breath, stud. Good. Now, show us the way because I'm so freaking excited.
Guy number 1, perfect. All right, over here. Oh, we got a ways to go. Oh, so Shadow Z, this is like the main rival in the game. I think he's supposed to be like the final boss kind of thing.
As much as I want to witness you lose the Big Butte Grand Brick Arena today, I can't. I have jury duty, and I need to focus on my civic responsibility.
Exactly.
of being
Jury
fair and
duty.
impartial. So
Man, I've always wanted jury duty.
decided to let
I even
one
went
of
onto the
my
website and
members
requested
race
it.
for me. His name is Guy Number 1.
Never gonna get it.
Watch out, because he's neither fair
Oh, a new
nor
garage. Okay, cool.
impartial.
I guess I have not been over on this side of the map. But we don't want to trigger that event. We want to go to our big race here. Which we are now...
Whoa, did you see that?
There's gotta be a road
This
coming
is
up.
big.
Yeah, here we go.
You earned enough XP to go
Oh.
from a Class C racer to a Class
Okay.
B racer. Starting now, the races are
Races are gonna be harder. Oh, well, I wish I wouldn't have lost. There we go.
But you're gonna be faster.
More
And there's
room for stuff in the
more
loadout.
stuff in your loadout. Not
I am way far away from this thing. How do I get...
that. You just unlocked Brick Bash. Now you can turn into a fireball of mass
Brick Bash.
destruction and plow right through the competition. Just fill your boost meter. Press and hold the boost button, and whammo! You're brick bashing.
Oh, here's a road. This road goes nowhere. How do I get to where I need to go? Oh, okay, that's not an option. Alright, well there's... Over here, maybe? Okay, wait, this tunnel. There we go. Alright. Yeah, so that's what's coming up on the channel in the near future. Next week, I think next Friday Street Fighter. If I remember right, I think next Friday Street Fighter. So I'll be picking that up after I get out of work. And maybe I'll stream Friday night. And we'll mess around with it, have some fun. If I don't stream on Friday night, then I'll stream Saturday or something. You know, I'll definitely stream some of that game. Get some footage.
Like Shadow Z
All right,
says
here we go.
well,
That's cool. Let's
but
actually kind of take this
you
in for a
also
second.
said you wouldn't make it to the Big Butte Grand Brick Arena.
That's
so
cool.
I'm confused.
Man, I just can't get over the lighting. It's so nice. Alright. Okay. Let's do it.
It's the first Grand Brick Arena, and everyone in Big Butte County is here.
I think I even saw Shadow Z.
But Parker, Shadow Z DM'd everyone and said he has jury duty.
Maybe he was dismissed early for badgering the witness and everyone else.
Well, I'll tell you who is here. Some of our
I think so far, this is a new capture card I'm using. This is the Elgato HD60X. Is that what the hell it's called? I don't know. I could not find my capture card. I had the HD S60, 60S. I don't know. It's from a few years ago. could not find it anywhere. So I ordered this thing. If I find the other one, I'll sell it on Facebook or something. I don't know. But yeah, no idea where I put it. It's been a very long time since I streamed console games. I've been doing everything on PC. I really gotta figure out what these ghost stuff and all these like power-ups do. I really need to actually read the manual or the options or something. Oh, they're like way far ahead of us. Let's take that guy out. Pass him up. He is on top of us. Oh, that doesn't look good. Yeah, all these cars are like way bigger than me. I don't know if that's like by design, or maybe I just need to stop being lazy and actually like go design a bigger car. Oh, that shark in the water, that was cool.
Excellent.
I also feel, I don't know if this is happening on the stream or not, but in my headphones, some of the sound is dropping out. I don't know what the deal with that is. I don't know if it's a capture card thing, or maybe there's an issue with the game. I did have to change a lot of settings in my Xbox to get it to stream with this new capture device. I can't really, not really cards anymore. It's just a little thing that sits on my desk. But I had to like turn off. I had to turn off VRR. I had to turn off the power saving settings, which I thought was interesting. Because what was happening was I would, if I left the home screen of the Xbox and went into the game, I could still see the capture in OBS, but I couldn't, my screen, my monitor, was blank. I couldn't see anything. So I Googled it, and they're like, oh yeah, you gotta turn this setting off, turn this setting off. And then just to be like safe, I turned HDR off too. You know, and it's fine, it looks okay. I did a couple like test recordings, and they looked fine. But I didn't notice any audio dropouts previously, so maybe that's a fun new thing.
One more lap.
Let's get that first place guy out of the way. Oh, did he like block it or something? Is the ghost a boost? I seem like I go slightly faster when I activate it.
You're leading the pack.
Let's catch this. Yay. Oh, am I gonna get it? Am I gonna get it? Yeah, just barely it looks like. Oh yeah, alright. Cool, awesome. Little achievement. The Big Butte Champion. I am the Big Butte Champion. I got a medal. I got Jagged Arches. Guy number 1. He looks like he belongs to the Metal Militia.
Well, how do you like that, Parker? A victory no one predicted.
I like it just fine.
Okay, I think this audio is just like... Is that what the problem is? Is the audio just like super delayed? I think that's actually the problem. Maybe that's the problem. It's not audio dropouts, it's the audio is super delayed. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that until just now, an hour into streaming.
Probably cheating and not getting caught.
Just like us.
I'll have to figure out what causes that. We'll get it fixed for next time. I apologize. I didn't mean to have that like that.
Really fast. Don't crash and don't lose like guy number 1. Got it? Jeff. I'm sorry. What? My name's Jeff. Oh, yes, of course, of course. We're all special individuals.
I don't feel like it was delayed earlier, though. I wonder what caused that.
Not just assign some random number based on the order in which you were hired. So, from now
do some troubleshooting, right?
To make an exclusive effort to call you. Name?
Guy number 2?
Great! Love it! Guy number 2. Now don't lose! Jeff?
All right. Well, I feel like that's probably a good natural stopping point here. Let's see what happens after we get spit back out.
Congratulations!
I'm your local
I'm
representative for the Bricklandia Racing Federation. Okay.
And would like to award you
Win
with
2
your
more
first
Sky Cup
Brick
Grand Prix.
Arena.
Okay, cool.
I don't know who you think you are.
Shadow Z.
That was incredible! When you did it,
Clutch
I
Racing
think it's
10.
time you and I had a rematch. I want to see first how you
Oh,
handle yourself
okay, I'm
on the
back out
track.
there now.
This time,
Okay, cool.
I'm not driving a golf cart.
The student meets his master on the battlefield once more.
All right, let's
But this
let
time,
these
the
things
master
go
will not hold
through.
back. Will the student survive? Will the
So it looks like
master
I have
be
to
brought down
race
by his own
clutch
people?
again.
The classic conflict. Some might call it cliche, but I never tire of it.
Stud and I have been watching a lot of kung fu movies in the garage. Not sure if you can tell.
Race clutch again, Turbo Acres. Okay, so we gotta go back to Turbo Acres. So, all right, well, you know, let's go back to Turbo Acres real quick just so I can show off all of the areas that I have unlocked. It's pretty generic looking, yeah, you know, it's, you know, your typical kind of starting area. It is also the smallest of the 3 so far, but it's, you know, it's nice looking. To me, this is probably the most aesthetically pleasing one. I'm a sucker for kind of autumn, you know, a nice autumnal look, you know. But yeah, that's LEGO 2K Drive. I definitely recommend it. I really enjoy it. It is a nice diversion. You know, I talked about it on the show either last week or the week before, where, you know, a lot of the games so far this year, at least the ones that I have played, have been kind of more serious in tone, maybe a little more doom and gloom. And this has been a nice breath of fresh air, you know. You know, you don't want to be stuck playing the same kind of stuff all the time. You know, you want some stuff to kind of break it up, and this has done an excellent job of doing that. So yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. I will try and figure out how to fix those audio issues. I again apologize for that. I was talking so much I didn't really. I have the game audio also really low in my headphones, but yeah, yeah, we'll be back. Back on Saturday for that Star Trek stream, show on Monday, and then Full Motion Sickness will probably hit the channel next Wednesday, next Thursday, somewhere in that range. You know, film it tomorrow night. But yeah, take it easy, everybody, and